Hello. It's been a week. A long week. We'll see how the next week goes. I have a feeling Fridays might be off the table for the foreseeable future.
Hmm.
Hmm. Doesn't even... Yeah, I not once got to boot up Citra in the past week. We are exactly where we left off yesterday. Last week on Sunday. Now we have options. Inglorious options. Well, yeah, damage tiles. As you rise to a new level of the Imperial Bridge, you sense a shift in the atmosphere. Iron warns you not to move for a moment.
Hmm.
Not approach this space in the same manner as the area before. It appears that toxins have drifted in from the void and have pulled together on this floor. I would advise preparing some manner of countermeasure before proceeding onward. You agree with Aka and continue cautiously. Yes, just saying there's damage tiles. We stand in front of a damage tile. Well, I don't necessarily know where we're going to spawn, which teleporter we pick, so fair enough. Might not be a... Then you could put a damage tile in front of every single spawning point. Hmm. Just double checking how I did these. Oh, we can't go back. Okay. Eh. Damage tiles, shmamage tiles. At least I have a color to mark them with. times I wish I could convey the face palms I encounter. So, speaking of not enough colors, that's where the blue teleporter goes. That's also where a yellow teleporter goes. Oh, my neatly colored map. My neatly color-coded map. Also, question: do I change the color coding, or do I decide something takes priority? Oh boy. Oh. Fuck these things. Remember how a long time ago I mentioned how hybrid damage types are almost always good for you, but there's a circumstance where they're not? That Azure Cicada is where they're not. Let's see, will the book tell me exactly what's up? Yep, it's weak to elements, resistant to physical. And if you kill it with elemental damage, it's a party-wide instant kill. So yeah, chaining party's gonna go great. I mean, look, I've described the 6th stratum in previous games as what if the devs were dicks. And of 6 stratums, this is one of the nicer ones. I hope that lets you know just how bad the others are. Also, very glad we got levitation. Only like 2 strata we need this for. It's nice that they gave the damage immune. In past games, the resist floor damage skills were like, okay, we level them up so they resist even more floor damage. So by the end, it's like you take 1 point of floor damage. Then some games just like, oh, then just make you immune to floor damage, because then like, why bother with that? But then, in 5, it did something nice. Which is that it's You're immune to floor damage with levitation on, and that's cool. But you also have increased preemptive strike chance. So it has utility outside of the floors with damage tiles. Of course, I still haven't invested heavily into it because I'd rather have combat skills. But I will not knock you if you decide to max out levitation. I don't know how that fits into the formula, but I'm sure it's a significant boost. And I say I'm sure, not because I know it's a significant boost, but because, I mean, most skills are worthwhile if you invest into them fully in 5. Not like every skill, mind you, as we've discussed in prior streams, but in general, they're all worthwhile in their own way. Ooh, ow.
Just one more.
Hey there, Alex.
Yay!
And our very first 0 TP.
Thanks.
Alright, we got any? We don't. We don't. We so totally don't. A lot of berries, though. That'll do. It's not much, but it's enough for another cast if we need it. And fishing. Alright, that should do it for this little complex corner. The issue is always gauging proper distance. Sure, I can see the damage tiles, but I can't quite tell how far they are. And definitely would like a different party for this, but, well... Rannon's gonna be a while. Been hearing a bit of a sloshy sound effect with the footsteps, and I've been wondering if that's like us stepping on or off the damage tiles, but it's happening off damage tiles too, and it might be those high-heeled slimes. To remember being kinda easy with a chain fencer party. No, it wasn't as loud as that. Though it did have a similar wet sound quality. Do they have multiple faces? Okay, what do you do? Mimic, okay, hit it with Volt. You can't panic it, you can't arm bind it. Which means I want to Chaos Rape, change Shook. And let's go with Hunter Shot. Fantastic.
Give up. With all my heart and soul.
10 skill points. Not a single bind when we need it.
Still keep going.
Hunter Shot, everyone.
Over there.
Oh. It's just some vegetables. Forest wheat. Yes, in the forest. See, there's his tree directly in front of us. We're in a forest. Behold, the upside down tree. Another tree. And that's just some debris. Yeah, right there I heard a bit of sloshing, but that's not a damage tile. This isn't a damage tile. Yeah, it's either very distant faux footstep sounds, or it's just some weird random sound effects they got going on. To add ambiance. But given it's just a chance to play a sound file, I wouldn't put it past them. It's not very expensive to do. Oh, it's a door. Door in the middle of nowhere. A door in the middle of everywhere. I've mentioned how I'm not super fond of mapping big open rooms. Like, they have their appeal in of themselves, but it gets so hard to gauge distances. Yeah, the louder splashing sound is definitely a faux sound effect, but... Wait, does it disappear into damage tiles? Oh! That was indeed what I was hearing. You're correct, Alex. It's a different sound, but that's totally what I heard. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's also bad.
I'll go first. Fine. How's this? Leave it to me.
It's not dead!
That was easy.
Okay, now it's dead. And we got that, and... Alright. You know, if we don't make use of these, it's going to have the edge on us. It's just the standard 9 room, isn't it? Oh. Some good Fog of War stuff going on, though. Yeah, I forgot they do that too. Alright, now let's handle this without minion skills. See where we end up. Thunderbolt costs a lot. But it's also really, really useful.
Can you handle this?
Ow. Yeah, you really want binds and ailments here. Ah, oh. Oh.
You're all alone now. No! I win!
Okay, so I don't know one corner of the route, but I do have most of it mapped out now.
Oh, thanks.
For those two, anyways. And up here... That... Should be there if it turned immediately back down. If it follows this route, then it should be there. And I'll confirm that when it pops up back here on the turn I expect it to. Then I can actually map the rest of this as that. But for now, we have these bastards to deal with.
That was easy.
Yep. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Is something there?
Hold up. Is the campfire an actual event? As you voyage through the desolate vastness of space, you find the perfect spot for a camp. Safe places to rest and cook have grown few and far between. It may be wise to rest now. Let's see what we can cook. Wait, not honey fruit. Pancake. Yogurt. I have some TP reserves. No dishes, because they share a lot of ingredients with desserts. Forest fish, obviously grill everything. But not the moon apples, unless we have more than 3. You finish cooking and put out the campfire before returning to your interstellar odyssey. It's like you can hear them. You can hear them through the wall, so I'm able to guess where they are and what they're doing. And do I have space on this map to, like, say what their detection radius is? Because I kind of want to do that. It's like 2, right? I think it's 2. I would like to claim that their detection radius is 2. Remember that shield that gave you, like, immunity to instant death? Kinda want that right now. Kinda want that. Well, we do have all physical attacks for turns, but it's really not our best. It's not really our strong suit.
With all my heart and soul.
Should have done aerial talents.
Can you handle this?
Oh, never mind, we're good. Kind of. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, probably.
You won't get away from me.
Alright. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Alex. You have a good night, too. It's like, dude, it probably can't use its cry while it's panicked, so be fine, I think. I hope. I'm not gonna chance it. Start the spike it.
Easy enough.
Okay, it looks like we kind of have to use levitation if we want to go anywhere right now. Let's see, Chaos Reap, Chain Shock, Lightning. Yeah, just smack that guy. I suppose?
Let's see you handle this. Now isn't this a pain? You're out of
Yeah, that is a pain. Okay, let's continue with the Chaos Reap. Let's go forward with the Fireball. Let's get rid of that confusion. And normal attack.
I win, of course.
It's stressful because it's
Thanks.
the randoms are stressful. You know, one blindside could spell the end of the entire run. Like, 26th floor, I think, is fairly comfy for us now. Yeah, there's the Stardust guys, which could put us in a bit of a bind, but they aren't going to party wipe. Go up to the 27th floor, and you got the servers to worry about, but you get a headbind or just kill it, and you're also fine. But now we're on the 28th floor.
What is that?
Well, thank you.
Farewell.
Good to see. What are you selling? Check out my new wares. Anything else?
Okay. Got Jazzerite Hell Shooter. Oh, that's just hands up better than Demon's Arc. It's such a jump in power. What? What happened? Attack plus 98, attack plus 105, attack plus 91. We have like a good transition here. It's attack plus 130. What? Huh? It's not even a conditional drop. Did they feel bad for us? It even has the appropriate price jump too. What the hell? I guess the one thing to look out for there is that the space-powered bow does have strength up. So it might deal more damage than Hell Shooter overall. I don't know how I could potentially tell that, but oh well. Go for Hell Shooter.
What'll it be?
And we're
Anything
broke
else?
again.
Leave it to me.
Sorry, more broke than before.
Good. It's a success.
Oh, that was gold shards. Alright, was a shield the... Yeah, a 25% resistance to instant kill. And that's actually that's a really good shield. Like the def is like it's a normal step up, but that end def almost matches it. Dang, that's uncharacteristically great for a shield. Hopefully ailment resistance includes instant death, but maybe not. That's immunity though. We buy the Comet Ornament, and that means whoever has it cannot instantaneously die. I'll go for an Yggdrasil shield, so...
What'll it be? Anything else? Thank you. Come again.
Rumble
Oh,
buckets.
welcome back!
Yeah, not even. Morning.
Good night and sleep tight. How can I be of service? Of course! I'll be glad to look after that for you. How can I be of service? I hope to see you back soon!
Should really save.
Oh, welcome back! Do you want to save? I hope to see you back soon!
Okay, Where do we start? Let's start 427. And only summon Hound. Okay. Get some gathering done. And buy an instant kill resist shield. That's also a pretty good shield.
Take a look. Here's some more. Is there more?
Feels like getting the mirror shield in Zelda. That's just... You know that's a good upgrade. Anyhow, we got some fools to pierce. So wish we had double time.
Let's see you handle this. You won't get away from me.
Oh, regardless, chaos started. Oh, we got it.
Still keep going.
Phantasmal. Actually, I think I have one way of potentially marking that stairs. Like that. I mean, that's not going to work if it's not at the edge of the map, but we'll cross that bridge when we burn it to the ground. Now, time to see if I can ban a bot.
Time to show off. But they're mine.
There we go.
Just one more.
Bot reported. Oh, it is weak to ice. Coolio. Wait, it's heads bound, friend survives. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Oh, cool. That works.
Give up.
Headbind helps.
Don't get too cocky, all right? Alley-oop. Take a look. Is there more?
Now then, let's consume the last of my water. Very common trend on the stream. I'm like, yeah, I have enough water. It's like half a mug. This my jug isn't quite cylindrical shaped. It's more of a, well, it's as most mugs. Sorry, the change in width is similar to most jugs and other larger water containers, but it's more of a bit of an hourglass shape, roughly. You know, it gets wider at the bottom, so I end up misjudging how much water I have. You know, it's like the first mug of water is like a third of the height, and then the last one's like an eighth or something. It's eh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. Sorry, are they? They aren't bindable! Ah!
Do I have that?
Yes, you do, or else we might all die!
I'll go first.
Wide swing power shot! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Are you ready for this? Can you handle this?
Wonderful.
Quit struggling.
Absolutely wonderful.
Let's see you handle this. I couldn't save them. Obviously.
That one goes to you, Alyssa.
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody does.
Fine. All right, here's some more. Is there more?
Alright, an easy one. Well, quote unquote easy.
Give up. That was easy.
I would like a more physically aligned party. And because I don't think there's any events in this stratum. That's something I'm gonna have to check. And by check, I mean I'm gonna go through the 5th stratum floors and see how often events are. Because I know they get less often the further up you go.
All right then. Found one. Here's some more. Is there more?
Oh, nearly full power. Huh. Alright, how many events we got? We got quest event, we have... Oh, it's actually a lot. It's 4 on the 21st. That's another 4 on the 22nd. 2 on the 23rd. 3 on the 24th. A lot more than I thought there'd be. There's 1 on the 25th, and then we go up 26th has none, and none, and none. What about the first floor? Yeah, first floor is a lot. What is that, like 8? Then we have, what, 3? Maybe 4 if we count. Yeah, 4 or 5. And floor 3 has, like... Yeah, 5. And we have 4. We have, like, what? Yeah, 5 again. It really does lessen, but it's not as much as I thought it does. It feels like there's only like 1 or 2, maybe 3 tops on the entire 5th stratum, but there's actually like 20-ish. I'm surprised there's that many.
Farewell.
Good to see ya. What are you selling? What'll it be?
Child. Give us a child. It will reduce your attack power by a little bit, but you know what? It means you're not going to instantly die as often.
You wanna equip it here?
They still go first, because chasers have priority.
You wanna equip it here?
Who do I give this to? Maybe. Oh wait, where's our Keffy? There's our Keffy.
What are you selling?
I definitely want ailments. I definitely want binds. I definitely want area damage, which I think I can get from... honestly, it might be a little hard to make a party without area damage. I mean, without doubling up on classes. If I don't double up on classes, or triple up, then... yeah, I think it'd be a little hard to make a party without area damage of some type. Because, you know, scythes just got area damage, elementals area damage, the chain stabs can do chain burst, there's the multi-stab, there's the katanas that can hit everything, there's like the bombs from the necromancers, it's... I mean, heck, even pugilists have area damage. Although it's not... the multipliers aren't anything to scoff at, it's just... there's definitely better options for area damage than a pugilist. But the option is still there. Same reason why... same deal with Hunter Shot, like, it's not good binding source, but it's there, and it's our party's only source of arm and leg bind. So it's there.
Thank you. Come again.
Ah, it's you. What will you do?
Did I already define the second? I did not. Alright, let's see who the secondary party could be. Tempted to bring a Dragoon. As just, I do think Dragoons can be quite useful, it's just I want them to be in the back line. And they aren't really a support class, which means having only one support in the back line. Or a Warlock. And yeah, that's not gonna fly with me. I don't think they're bad, I just don't know how I fit them into my party. Especially if I want 3 frontliners. Necromance. Obviously ailments. Could double down on the ailments. Not gonna lie, that's an option. Sark definitely has area clear. And our Geffy's got binds, at which point it's like Quaren or Harlan. I kinda want... yeah, it's Quaren. Wait, then who's covering healing? Yeah, I might drop Eritrim for Harwin then. I'm bringing along Quaren and our Geffy. Definitely Sark is like a main, just gonna cut it up to pieces kind of person.
Very well then. Is there something else?
So good.
With a Necromancer, we got Life Exchange for some emergency healing, Fear Shield to reduce damage taken. Got some passives to keep the Wraiths up. We got Wraith Dance and potentially even Grave. It's like, it's gonna be nice, or neato, or whatever you want to say. Even technically some area damage, although we don't have anything invested into it. Eh.
How's that? How's that? How's that?
Okay, Fatal Reap. 7 out of 10. Berserk. What the hell was I even going for? HP up, right.
Okay.
Quaren has...
Did it work?
Stifling Miasmer. But ideally I want Wilting Miasma. I may eventually go for Ephemeral Reap. Don't know about Soul Transfer. Spirit Absorb, though.
Did it work?
It's going to be real good. For Harwin, we got some stuff going. Oh, yeah, actually getting an exercise of even 1 point would help just to negate their own debuff. Haste, Prayer, Evasion, yeah, that could... If we combine it with Querying, that could work. So then we could lower their accuracy, raise our evasion. And then we might have, like, some actually viable evasion damage reduction going on, but who knows. Really want Benevolence, though, and Holy Flame would be really nice because it's not effective during combat. We'll see. Maybe you should get Heaven's Gift, but I don't know. It's gonna screw up my plans right now because we're definitely going for Benevolence.
Sweet! Sweet! Sweet!
Yeah. It's like, I kind of want to use Zamerto and Glaren together because I have headcanoned them as sisters. So... I don't know which one's younger or older, though. Don't ask me that. I haven't sorted that out. But... So I do want them in the same party. Which means right now we have 3 supports. I want to swap one out for our Geffy. And I'm not sure who to do it. And it's not Quaren, because I'm bringing her along. Hey there, Sora. So it's either Harwin or Eritrim. So Harwin gives us damage reduction and damage increase, and gives us passive healing, as well as out of combat healing, which will be nice, while Eritrim gives us protection from damage to an extent, and some emergency healing, amongst other things. Neither really has revival, though, huh? Oh yeah, we could go the poison route with the cicadas, but that does let them act. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Actually, what the hell do they even do? It's also a good question. So yeah, it's either Harwin or Eritrim will be along to offer healing. And I'd say Harwin's going to be better at healing than Eritrim. But Eritrim and Harwin together would be very good since we have protection and healing and emergency healing. But that does mean dropping Quaren, so... But on the other hand, if we bring along Quaren and Harwin, then we can go damage buff and defense debuff, which would really increase our damage. And we still have emergency healing with Atonement. Kind of. Need Auto Miasma. Maybe.
What will you do?
Okay, that kind of answers my question then. So, it seems like it's going to be a Harwin and Quaren, and our Geffy, and Sark, and Merita.
Very well then.
And this will be the alt party. Whenever they're ready. And by whenever they're ready, I mean whenever we've saved up enough Ental to actually outfit them with the strongest gear we can buy. So I'm not sending them out there with anything less. Like, if their levels aren't quite up to par, whatever. I think I can make do via stratagems, but our gear's lacking. Fuck.
What will you do? Who will you rally? I expect great things from you.
So I think the strategy for now, well, a bit on the duller side, would be to go gathering. Save up too much Ental. Oh hey, Eternal Tyrant's back. We should go to the 6th stratum and save. Maybe. Oh, right, it's in his name, Eternal Tyrant. I mean, yeah, every other Tyrant respawns too. He's not the only one, but whatever. We don't get much from him either. There isn't really much reason if we fight him, especially with no conditional drop. I do have half a mind to just keep exploring the 28th floor. Wait, warlocks have levitation. Oh no. Oh. We have to bring along a lot of guard souls, aren't we? It's either we bring along Naomi, we bring along Lafertes, or we bring along Lorraine. Or we bring like 10 guard souls. But I just locked in the party. Flip. Well, I'm not fighting this guy again. That's for sure.
Farewell.
Gotta have multiple defense debuffs, don't we, though? Maybe.
Is something there?
Maybe. I do wonder what the speed modifier in Bloody Reap is, though. In fact, let's autopath. While I look that up. Let's see, 5, table of contents. I have a feeling it won't be listed, so rip that, but you know.
Then. Found one.
Worth a shot, I'd say. Yeah, that's the thing. That's also one of the reasons why I say 5 is the best game, sorta, is that the classes in 5 are very versatile. They have a lot of options at their disposal, and you can make just about any party work. Like, I can say from my own experience that if you have just 3 fencers and 2 dragoons, that can beat the game. You have your healing, you have your damage reduction, you have your elemental damage, you have your physical damage, you have even ailments. And I've read through Reddit, an all brownie party works. It's slow, but it works, and an all necromancer party works. So there's a lot of things that work in 5 because the classes can fill so many roles. Now then, Bloody Reap, does it mention a speed debuff? I'm kind of hoping it does. Like, generally I wouldn't want to have low speed. Which one? Enemy? Okay. No, that's not it. That is not Bloody Reap. Really? Cold Ash. Fresh Blood Slash. This is Bloody Reap. Use current HP, deal 2 to 4 instances of melee strength, cut damage to random enemies, get the same target multiple times. 50% speed modifier. And minus 10 base accuracy. Oh god, minus 10 base accuracy. Got pretty good damage. Yeah, so the reason I want a speed penalty, which this has, is so it can trigger Judgment and inflict sleep on them. Because if Miasma Armor usually means the Harbinger goes first, and if they go first and put sleep on the enemy, then everybody else hits it and they just get woken up instantly. So it's good that it goes slow for that hand, but minus 10 base accuracy, oh god. I'll be frank, I don't exactly know how bad minus 10 base accuracy is in 5, but I know in the Untolds, a minus 10 base accuracy is like the difference between hitting pretty much almost all the time like normal and hitting like 3 out of 4 times. It's like a huge fucking deal. I know, right?
Alright then.
Like, Master now has Bolt Slash, Pugilist has the Volt Fist, Dragoon's got fire damage. Deathbringer's got ice.
This too. Is there more?
Hell, Necromancers get, like, I think fire as part of their base kit, and then one of the specialties also adds on ice on top. Hell, even Botanists have a fire attack.
Alright then. Take a look. Is there more?
And of course, Warlocks and Fencers give you all elemental coverage from one class. Oh, and then if you have a Shaman, they also give you omni-elemental coverage too. Because they can use their buff skills to give the party
Pocket searching.
elemental damage, which to normal attacks fair, not quite skills.
Here's some more.
But they can then dispel it to do elemental damage, like a Warlock would, but stronger. Or rather higher multipliers, but lower range. So maybe not stronger, but definitely there. And then, like, the multiple fencers really works in this game because they add the condition that chains trigger on the element or stab. So if you just have 3 fencers in your party, and one of them uses a chain seal and the other 2 use normal attack, you get 2 procs right there. And then because you have 3 fencers, you can just kind of cycle through who's using chain seals each turn and really reduce the TP cost on all of them, while still having a chain seal every turn. I like even alternate who's using resonance and who's just chaining. And resonance is stab damage, so it'll trigger a chain too. No, chains can't chain each other. They have logic specifically that follow-up skills cannot trigger other follow-up skills, except in very, very specific circumstances that they missed. By and large, they shouldn't. But, as I said, like, the chain skills they trigger, like, Chase Flame will trigger on a fire attack or a stab attack. Which is how my main party is working, because we don't really have any other fire attackers aside from Naomi. Instead, we have Trifa and Rodentia using stab damage to trigger Chain Flame, so then we get our fire damage. Which makes them really versatile. And then with Dragoons, if you have two in the back, you can actually have them each deploy decoy bunkers, and they're on turn 1, you now have 2 bunkers, which gives you a lot of aggro control.
Fine.
And then I did mention that you have healing, and you probably can't think of any healing skills that a Dragoon or a Fencer has. That's because Earthlings have the Union skill Blessing, where you heal the whole party at the end of the turn, and it only costs one person's Union gauge. And you have Resuscitate for revives, which takes 2 people, but still, you have your healing. I mean, getting afflicted with ailments means you need to bring Therica Bs and Therica As, or just not get afflicted in the first place. But you get my point, like, you actually have all your bases covered.
Is there more?
Except for cut damage. You don't have cut damage. I bring a Harbinger for cut damage. That is if you want to stick with the Earthlane theme. If you want to stick with a military theme, I guess I'd bring a Masteral if you want to drop the Earthlane requirement. See, chain freeze. That's just a regular cut, and that's just stab damage. Chain freeze activates. Off of stab damage. Which let us get away with that. You don't need to use ice skills when you have a bow and arrow.
This too. Here's some more.
Well, I do know that there's gun mount that you can use to keep your Dragoon, you know, using skills while also dealing some damage, but if you don't want to use gun mount, again, 2 Dragoons that can alternate who's protecting the front line, or they can each protect one line. One protects the front, other one protects the back. And you're pretty good on damage reduction. Like what, you've got Sleep, Curse, Blind. Not a huge smattering on ailments. You don't really have any binds either.
Is there more?
Unless there's a Union skill for it. I mean, there's items. There are items you can get later on to inflict binds, but in your skill set, I don't think you have any binds. Oh, but one thing that is notable is that the counterattack skill, the one for fencers where if you dodge, you counterattack with your equipped weapon. Yeah, that can stab damage, that will trigger a chain. So, yes. In that sense, I guess you could technically call that a follow-up skill. Aw, poison procs. Oh, a specification, so. YOLO.
I can still keep going.
How are we on the... Okay, 61 out of 80. Smaller harvest than expected, but whatever. Yeah, I think after 5, I've always been told and do echo that 4 is a good entry point, because the classes are pretty straightforward, and I think a great case example is Nightseeker. And that Nightseeker is... They have skills that are all like, you deal more damage to enemies inflicted with ailments, but they're also the class that specializes in inflicting ailments, so like, they can get themselves going. The classes are self-contained, so don't have to worry about all these synergies and things that really make the party building fun. Less to worry about, it's a good entry point, so you don't have to consider as much when making a party. Just like, do you have all your bases covered? And each class kinda covers their own bases.
Oh, it's over already?
But 5, oh boy, 5.
Good to see you. What are you selling?
Now, 1 is a different story. The very first game, as well as the Untold, because the classes are similar. Yes. Yes, I think the change they did with Petrify is a good thing. In fact, it's a great thing.
Anything else?
I cannot tell you how horrifying it is to have your party members be petrified, and they are effectively dead unless you can refresh them. And of course, that's not always possible, because maybe their one person who knows refresh has been petrified, and you're out of Therica bees. So yeah, making a temporary status ailment is so much better. Now, if you're thinking about what they do to enemies, because in the past, Petrify was basically the same as instant death to the enemies, so... On that, like, it wasn't mechanically distinct from instant death, which is one reason to change it, to make sure all the ailments have their own niche that they fill. In that regard, it's its own thing now, rather than just instant death V2.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah. I'm glad. I was initially horrified to find out that there's AoE Petrify on floor 2 in 5, but then I learned it's temporary and they changed how it works, and I'm so glad. So glad. Which now makes sense why they put it on floor 2, so that way us veterans can actually realize they changed it early on.
Anything else? You're always welcome here.
Oh, welcome back! Do you want to save? How can I be if I hope to see you back soon?
Alright, almost midnight, so let's head up to, what, 427? I'm gonna have to reconfigure the routes here at some point, but for now I'll stick with what we've got. Yeah, Petrify on enemies now, they can't act until Petrify wears off, and while they're petrified, they gain resistance to all physical attacks. So you can still hit them with elemental attacks for normal damage. Physical does half, but they can't act at all. Which is definitely useful for a lockdown party, and as I said, is distinct from instant death. Which also means that they can now have bosses that aren't, like, immune to Petrify. Because before, it's like, oh, if we don't want the player to instantly kill it, we have to make it immune to insta-kill and Petrify. Now it's just make it immune to insta-kill, now you can Petrify it. Pretty cool. And here we're gonna Chaos Reap. Resistant to panic, but whatever. Chain Freeze. Ice Psycho Lance, and Aerial Talons. Oddly enough, I think In the 6th stratum on my first playthrough, I also
Away from me.
had a flying falcon in the party at this point. Because having the stab damage that's fast and the headbind is actually all really useful here. All of that's really useful. Alright then, Sora, you have a good night. Hope you enjoyed your time here. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know when I'll see you, but I'll see you.
Too easy.
Ah, there is midnight.
Alley. Take a look. A rare one.
Also, kinda glad they got rid of Plague. Really, really glad they got rid of Plague. Hey, did Plague replace anything, or was it in addition to? I'm actually gonna have to check. I think it was in addition to rather than a replace, but let's check this out. Etrian Odyssey. I won't tell you which game. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hey, Fear. That's right. Fear did exist too. I'm glad they got rid of Fear too. Let's see. Curse, Sleep, Panic, which used to be called Confusion. Paralyze, Poison, Blind, Plague. Oh, that lists all the elements in the series, but what about... Yobiki's probably... You know, that's kind of taking too long. I'll have to do a deep dive for that. Man, I forgot about Fear. I'm glad they got rid of Fear too. Because Fear is literally paralysis, but stronger. As in, paralysis is literally just you have a 50% chance to lose your action that turn. And Fear is you have a 50% chance to lose your action that turn, and if you lose your action, you also lose some TP. And if you inflict it on the enemy, it's just paralysis, because they don't have TP. The only way it was at all different from paralysis mechanically is because of the Hexer class. So they had all those skills that are like, if the enemy's feared, you get to mind control them. I do admit that some very powerful skills. Muting Word was like an 80% defense reduction, and it's multiplicative rather than additive with the other debuffs. Ugh. Disgustingly high damage with that. Well, that was that. I think it was full health and got insta-killed by a chain burst.
Just one more.
Oh, without a botanist, we're going to... Oh, God. Yeah, no, wait, never mind. I was thinking I'd just swap out Alyssa for our Geffy, and there we have 428 handle, but then what about the fast enemies? It's Alyssa's who kills the fast enemies. This feels like EO1 all over again. No matter what party you make, there's always something missing. Not as bad as EO1 though. With EO1, it's no matter what party you make, it always feels like you have a missing limb. Like, you really want a 6-party member slot in the first game and its remake. So the parties are just that narrow in what they can do. Parties, the classes are just that narrow. Yeah.
Don't come this way! Stay back! That's over!
How? Oh, that taunt. Oh wait, it's dead. Never mind. It's a little funny that, like, it gives you an attack buff while also trying to panic you. Well, sure, the panic with the attack buff is a terrifying state to be in. But if the panic fails, it's just like, you've just killed yourself. It's a high risk, high reward kind of move, isn't it? It's definitely the kind of thing I'd like if I can get a high chance of infliction. Hold up. Okay, for a second there I thought we were on 26th floor. And I completely skipped the floor. No. No, I didn't. I'm tempted to bring the chase skills up to level 10. But then the TP cost goes up by like a third. Goes from like 9 to 12. We're gonna start seeing Alyssa's TP already doesn't drop though. Fair. Like I'm kind of stocked enough and careful enough that we don't really lose that much TP from Alyssa. It's really just Ardentia and Naomi that lose TP. And Erastia occasionally. So, given that Alyssa's never been the limiting factor for us, for our endurance runs, it's probably safe to upgrade our chain skills to level 10. Won't get a damage increase, they'll be as damaging as before, but they will follow more often and have 4 guaranteed follows. Well, max 4 guaranteed follows until Chain Plus kicks around. Is Chain Plus max? Yeah, Chain Plus is maxed. Optic Thrust level 1. Now let's Chain Shock. Chain Shock on all the things. And maybe invest into Chain Burst. It's a rough one, because I need to invest 5 whole skill points into it. And it would really help in random encounters, but it would not help anywhere else, and it's 5 skill points. Not bad as per usual. Chaos Reap, Chain Shock, Electrocute the whole bunch. If have a feeling I'll just want Alyssa right back into the party for 428. Really just want, like, consistent binds of all types. And Ardentia can provide head binds, but not arm binds. That's what I want right now. Arm binds, maybe leg binds. But we also need the ailments, too. So, yeah, we need fast attacks, we need ailments, we need... Oh wait, Naomi can do arm binds, I totally forgot about that. Could this party seriously still work for, like, 24 then? Probably. Yeah, probably. I have to be careful though, not to like kill it too fast before we get a headbind or a confuse on it, but whatever.
Easy enough.
Get this round. Gather's over. And then I guess I'll just... I forget our own skills sometimes, you know? Like, I use Windstorm because it's a cut damage, but I totally forget it's also an arm bind.
Well then. Found one. Here's some more. There more?
Farewell.
Good to see ya. What are you selling? Anything else? Thank you. Come again.
Oh, welcome. Do you want to save? I hope to see you back soon.
Okay, looks like I lied to myself. I do want to try out the new strategy.
Mastered it. Nice.
Let's go straight for Life Siphon.
Yes.
Yeah, feeling like I should drop Hunter Shot and Hound Whistle at this point. On paper it seemed good, in practice it has been bad. Now then, what are we going for this time? Any Rachels I should get? Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna start bodybuilding.
Learned it.
Yeah, let's go for extra shot. Sweet.
I'll end you. Visualize it.
Again, absolutely nothing. It's not even resistant to arm binds. Ugh.
Too easy.
Yeah, let's invest in the chain skills. Okay, so it is 2. They don't follow through teleporters, that's good. Ah. Okay, now if we can have a one-turn kill here, and we probably won't, because that thing's durable on the back. Unless
I'll go first.
we go all in.
I'll go first. With all my heart, let's get started. Leave it to me. Can you handle this? I win! Thanks.
And away we go. Oh, yeah, you definitely better have Guard Soul or Levitation, huh? Alright, so I have to observe this thing's patterns for a bit. No change in lighting whatsoever. Alright, let's mark some teleporter spots. 5, 5. Probably go around many of those spots, but whatever. That should cover the... Oh, hello. That's 10, right? 5. 5. So you can get to the fishing spot safely, but getting back is a bit less so. I really wish we were strong enough to kill these things. Okay, that handles that. Oh, shite. I think it's going back. I'm not sure how far away we have to... I'm not sure if it's because we got X number of squares away from it, so it gave up, or because we went through a teleporter, it gave up, or because we left its territory. Whatever the case may be. If it's the third one, that means we don't need a teleporter. That's really what it's about. It's like, do we need a teleporter to flee from it or not? Yeah, I should be fine against that. And then we do that. And then we do that. Or actually, do a preemptive overheal. Just a regular attack. Okay, both confuzzled. Great.
Time to show off.
It goes to Chambers.
Last one.
Oh, it's over already?
Look at that. I misevaluated how many tiles there were. Alright, so let's see. That's close. Yeah, not much else I can really do. I don't know if I should do that. Might confuse mapping efforts later, but at least shows me what their detection radius could be. I caught a glimpse of a green teleporter. Yeah, just caught a glimpse of it again. Motherfucker! Okay. At the very least, teleporters are guaranteed to get him off our tail. I don't know how long they'll chase, though. Alright, from here... Given how it just crept up on us, I can assume it's like that. Oh, shite. Death Rampage, Grating Cry, fucking hell. Alright, let's see. Chaos Reap that front line, stab that thing in the face. Not Union, but we do want Spread Chant, Windstorm. I guess an Aegis Prayer, and Aerial Talon, that backline one. Oh, no panic this time. Oh, ow. Alright, got a headbind.
Give up.
Mimic is not a headbound skill. This is gonna be rough. Let's focus on Revival then.
Give up.
You serious? Headbind doesn't stop Death Rampage?
You won't get away with this.
There goes Naomi. Oh, the front line's asleep. Oh, this isn't good.
This is gonna be rough.
No, but actually, sweeping should be faster, so we'll do sweeping. I can't like bind it. Arm binds resistant. Going to a head bind. All right. Just hit it with target arrow.
Yes. Don't worry. What? Huh? It's no use.
Okay. He has my armor. Just stab it in the face. Revival and attack.
Good work, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. Ah. Levitation. Oh, that's neato. Huh? Oh, hello. There's very few ways forwards, huh? Only two ways. Only two ways. And both require getting chased. If I mentioned I'm not a big fan of horror games. Wait a minute. Potentially. Depending on how fervently they chase us, we actually could do a ring around the rosy. With this one up here. Right over yonder. That really does depend. Okay. Not quite an easy one, but, well, I gotta do it. Oh, fantastic. They're all, okay, mostly panicked. Chain Glare to activate, though.
Like this. Give up! Huh. Easy enough.
Okay, that was a one-turn wipe. Good, good. Now we also get to see just how much... Aha! Oh, hey, it's in space. I mean, we're not totally rid of it, obviously. But we're better off than we were before. Okay, gotta be super duper careful with our mapping because we need to be even more careful about how we step. We do have a thread, right? Yeah, we have a thread and no squirrel to burn it.
I didn't ask for this.
I'd love to find out what the hell that is, but I really don't know. I really don't have time. Let's just put that there. Actually, let's leave it on color just to really show that I have not stepped on it. Oh, thank you, teleporter. But I think that goes to the next floor. Ah, that's rough. That goes to the next floor. Well, there goes my whole map of this floor before I move to the next. After the warping device brings you to a new place, Arkin adopts a concerned expression. The spatial distortion warping this level is worse than any of the previous floors. And traversing this area will demand new levels of resolve and perseverance. I shall do everything in my power to help, but I must ask that you all stay determined. If what Arkin says is true, conquering this place will be nigh impossible to accomplish. Sounds like you had best be fully prepared before continuing on this interstellar odyssey. Oh, there's a teleporter. Ah, that thing sends us back pretty far, though. It's purple one. I don't know how far purple flings us. Oh, new one. Dang. Ah, snap. Alright. Aerial talons, maybe.
Can you handle this? Quit struggling.
Like, one of the problems I have with this party is that if we want to disable, we have to drop our damage that turn. Because aerial talons is cut damage, not stab. Like, Arastia, it's fine. She does cut damage all the time. It's like, I have to choose whether I want to do Freezing Reap or not, but... Now with Arastia, it's like, I count on you to do the thingy with the chains, and it's just like, if I want you to headbind, it's not gonna happen. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Excuse me. We're gonna just go back down. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, we got that one down too. And how far do we fling now? Oh, so far. Entirely new floor fa. Shouldn't have guessed. Alright. So, shortcut to the new floor then. 29. that should go there. You know I want to get this place mapped, but oh boy. It's also 2208. I guess that's a good... I want to grow stronger. And it's also time to end stream, so... let's see how much grind I end up doing in a day. Alright, Chaos Reap. Nah, let's not rely on Chain Killer.
Now isn't this a pain?
One of the very few times it actually got to do its thing. Very, very few times. Alright, I will have to redraw the auto paths now. But you don't have to sit through that, because we're ending stream when we get back to town. Alright, let's see, what do I want? Let's see, Chain Freeze, Lightning Step, Stab a thing in the front line.
Last one. Too easy.
Kinda miss the sprite works from 3.
Farewell.
Just because it let you have more imagination about how the monsters move and behave. Their models. I mean, the Untolds definitely were, I think, a step back in that front, because you already have imagination. I think I've discussed this with the partial voice acting. It's like you already have your voices in your head assigned to them, and then you play the game where they're now voiced, and it's a different one than you imagined. But as you play longer, it's going to end up supplanting, end up replacing the voice in your head, and it's like, oh, I don't. It's really banking on the fact that they have casted the voice actors well. With that, and similar deal with the models over sprite work, since you get to imagine how they move more.
Got yourself a deal.
Oh, that's a lot of
What are you
items.
selling? What'll it be?
Let's see. Okay, yeah, we don't get that sword. Ah, it's a sword. Ishin Makai. Oh, okay. Wait, how much stronger is that from? Dang, the power spec's getting pretty severe right now. Dang. And Apesicle, which obviously isn't better than Cradleage. How is Apesicle 158 compared? It's weaker than the Parascythe, so that's cool.
What'll it be?
Alright, armor. Oh, we got Avian Helm. Ominous Gloves. Armbind Resist. Neato. And Divine Orb. Just all the TP you could ever want.
What'll it be? Anything else? Thank you. Come again.
How many new quests we
Make yourself
got?
at home.
Which would you like to tackle?
Ooh, nice. Okay, so one of these, I know what both of these requests are, but they're both one of them is more important than the other. I'll say that much.
Hope to see you again soon.
I'll leave talking with the guys in the place at the tavern for next time. For now,
Good night and sleep tight.
what Janetta said.
Hiya.
Dang, it's a lot of stuff.
How can I be of service?
Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you very much for watching. Fare thee well.